Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, chapter 20, text 9. Tavat karmani kurbita na nirvidyeta javata matkatha sarvan matkatha sravanadova Shraddha javanna jayate. Translation. As long as one is not satiated by fruitive activity and has not awakened his taste for devotional service by Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, chapter 5, text 23. One has to act according to the regulative principles of the Vedic injunction. As long as one is not satiated by fruitive activity and has not awakened his taste for devotional service, it chhadi gale. Setare kon kahla? Eti jo kahagala and has not awakened his taste for devotional service by Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. Seti kon? Unless one has developed the firm faith in Lord Krishna by association with pure devotees and is thus engaged full time in the devotional service of the Lord, one should not neglect ordinary Vedic principles and duties as stated by the Lord Himself. Shruti, 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 Mamaiva. Shruti, 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 Mamaivagye, Jaste, Ulamkhyo, Vartate, Agya, Chedi, Mam Devas, Dvesi, Madbhakto Apina Vaishnava. The Shruti and Shruti literatures are to be understood as my injunctions. And one who violates such codes is to be understood as violating my will and thus opposing me. Although such a person may claim to be my devotee, he is not actually a Vaishnava. The Lord here states that if one has not developed firm faith in the process of chanting and hearing, one must comply with the ordinary injunctions of Vedic literatures. There are many symptoms by which one can recognize an advanced devotee of the Lord. In the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, canto 1, chapter 2, text 7, it is stated, Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayati Asu Vairagyam Jnanam Cha Jatahitukam. One who is actually engaged in advanced devotional service immediately develops both clear knowledge of Krishna consciousness and detachment from non-devotional activities. One is not situated on this platform must comply with the ordinary injunctions of Vedic literature or risk becoming inimical to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. On the other hand, one who has developed great faith in the devotional service of Lord Krishna does not hesitate to do anything that will further the mission of the Lord. As stated in the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 11.5-51, Devarsi bhutapto gunam pitrunam na kinkaro nayam mrunicha rajan sarvatmana jah saranam saranyam gato mukundam parihritya kartam. Anyone who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Mukunda, the giver of liberation, giving up all kinds of obligation, and has taken to the path in all seriousness, owes neither duties nor obligations to the demigod, sages, general, living entities, family members, humankind or forefathers. Srila Jiva Goswami points out in this regard that when a person fully surrenders to Lord Krishna, he takes shelter of the Lord's promise to liquidate all other responsibilities and debts of the surrendered soul. The devotee thus becomes fearless by meditating on the Lord's promise of protection. Those, however, who are materially attached are frightened by the prospect of full surrender to the Supreme Personality of God, thereby revealing their inimical mentality toward the Lord. Here it is said, Mat katha sravana dauba. One must listen about the glories of Krishna. When one will be able to listen the glories of Krishna, automatically he will develop some taste to undergo devotional process of life. But this listening process must be done from a realized soul or from a pure devotee. Shruti. These shastras are given to the human being to follow it because Bhagavan Krishna is saying, that is coming from me. This following the rules, regulations, injunctions given in Shruti will not be needed if one will follow a pure devotee, and he will become also very much devoted to Krishna. That time he will never see about his own satiation. Rather, he will always try to see how Krishna will be satiated. A pure devotee, what he is doing? A pure devotee always thinking how to please Krishna. And if we are following a pure devotee, our only goal will be how to please Krishna. So Krishna's satiation will be our main goal, main object. It is Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur saying, others say that since Shruti and Shruti recommend bhakti, not varnasrama, a person understanding this takes to bhakti, even if he does not meet the greatest devotees for the Lord. Others they are saying, Shruti and Shruti, both are required for developing bhakti. So therefore, no varnasrama is needed. But we will have to see whether he is associating with a pure devotee or not. A person who understanding, who can give up these rules, regulations, shastric injunctions, who can give up it? Who can give up all his duties and simply worship me. Some they say, some bhaktas they may think that it is not necessary for them as devotees following bhakti purely to follow injunctions and prohibitions in Shruti and Shruti, such as vows like Ekadasi, forbidden acts like putting coconut water in bell metal vessel, or putting yogurt or milk in a copper vessel, or eating the Lord's bhoga before offering to the Lord. We are following Bhakti Yoga. We no need to follow any rules, regulations, injunctions. And we don't want to fast in Ekadasi. We are following pure Bhakti Yoga. And it is, in Shastra it is forbidden. Coconut water should not be kept in a bell metal pot. The yogurt or milk should not be kept in a copper pot. But since we are practicing Bhakti Yoga, we need not follow these things. This is nonsense. Before offering I can take bhoga. Because I am practicing pure Bhakti Yoga. It's all nonsense thing. Why one is not following? Because he is thinking that he is practicing Bhakti Yoga. No need to follow Shruti. No need to follow any Shastric injunctions. It's nonsense. Why I am saying he is a nonsense one? Neither he has listened to a pure devotee, nor he is exactly following what pure devotee is doing. That day we are saying, Anusarana, Anukarana. Two things are following and imitating. Both are, looks like same, but so much difference is there. Anusarana. Anukarana, what sadhu is doing, I will do. You cannot do that. The way sadhu is doing, you cannot do. A pure devotee, whatever he is doing, you cannot do like that. You just follow what he is saying. What instruction he is giving to us, we should follow that. We cannot imitate. I was trying to imitate my Gurudev. I failed. My Gurudev was taking only one time prasadam. That's 2 o'clock afternoon, 2 p.m. And the whole day, nothing. Night time, little juice. Because he was studying books, writing, night time, whole night. I was thinking I will also do like that. But after 5 days, I could not watch myself. I became so weak. But my Gurudev was taking only one time prasadam. He was just roaring like lion in the class. He was not sleeping, but he was always active. No sleepy. We cannot imitate a pure devotee, how he is acting. We cannot imitate. Therefore, the best process is we should listen. What a pure devotee is saying, we should try to listen very carefully. Therefore, in Navada Bhakti, 9 types of Bhakti, first is listening, Sravana. Unless we listen from a sadhu, we cannot come to our constitutional position. Unless one will come to constitutional position, he cannot become a devotee. Try to understand. No question of seva, no. Yesterday we are saying in Bhagavatam. What is the real meaning of seva? What is the real meaning of seva? The real meaning of seva, we should do serve to the one who is to be served for his pleasure. And that we can do with our simple heart. If the heart is not simple, complicated or crookedness is there, we cannot come to our constitutional position. He is the Lord, I am the servitor. But no other relationship. There is no other relationship in between. When I am servitor, sevako, he is sevyo, I will have to understand how to serve him, how he will be happy. Forget my own satisfaction, my own happiness, own satisfaction. I want to make him happy. The moment I will make him happy, I will become happy. This can be possible when one is surrendered. I will not surrender, but I will become a devotee or I will become a servitor, sevako. It cannot be possible. Cannot be possible. Yes, Krishna will protect me. Krishna will maintain me. I have this strong faith on him because I am his sevaka. We'll have to learn this, remaining under care of a surrendered soul. Otherwise, it will not be possible. Why you will listen? Why will you hear about Krishna? I know Krishna is worshipable. I am Krishna Bhakta. I can do seva, Krishna seva. Foolish. You are foolish. You do not know how Krishna will be happy. You cannot make Krishna happy. What seva you will do? Why the Vaishnava Acharyas are giving so much emphasis on listening? How? I want to give all the pleasure to my senses. Then how can I give pleasure to the senses of Bhagavan Krishna? I am feeling very, very difficulties. I am not getting any taste. When I am going for satisfying my senses, when I am going to give all enjoyment to my senses, I am getting very bitter taste. Then only one can go and serve there. If I am getting sweetness, when I am giving gratification to my senses, so how can I serve Krishna? How can I give him satisfaction? How can I make him happy? Kama is there. When the kama is there, how can develop love for him? Atmendriya pritivansha, tare bole kam. Krishnendriya pritivansha, dhare prem. If I am trying to give all types of pleasure to Krishna, that is priti. That is prem. That is love. But I am going to give pleasure to my senses. This is lost. As long the lost is there in my heart, how can I serve him? I have so many other desires are there in my heart. How can I serve him? By doing seva there, I am thinking about my own sense gratification. How can I serve him? I am putting a very nice shawl to Krishna because winter season. Hey, very beautiful shawl. I should have this. I told already Bhag Bihari Mandir. They will order for Bihariji's, Bhag Bihari's dress, they will order according to their wife's body size. Because every day Bhag Bihari's dress is changing. So one time use, after that this Goswami will take for his wife. So he is going to the shop and he is ordering on behalf of the donor. Hey, put this, put that, do this, do that, make very nice, because that will be used by his wife. What his wife wants, that Bhakti Bihari will wear. So, Krishnandira Pritivansha. Can you say this is Krishnandira Pritivansha? Huh? What I like, Krishna should take that one. Suppose someone is having diabetes, he doesn't want to take any sweet item. So Krishna should not take sweet item. No potato, no sweet, no rice. Let him take chapati only. So, how this Atmendriya Priti, Krishnandriya Priti and Atmendriya, how this Atmendriya Priti will turn to Krishnandriya Priti? My sense gratification will be changed to Krishna's sense gratification. How it will be possible? Only by listening. Only by listening Krishna Katha. This will be possible. Why this type of thought is coming when I am doing seva to Krishna? He is fitting on that. No question of practicing Vairagya Baba. Automatically Vairagya will come, detachment will come. What type of knowledge we need? University knowledge. Big degrees. How it will help us? If he knows how to satisfy Krishna. He is the most knowledgeable person, learned person in the world. This university knowledge will not help. Like a parrot, he will read and he will become a knowledgeable person, learned person. Here, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur saying, from the beginning, the Saunaka and other 6,000 sages, they were all going in karma pantha, karma path. And they met with Lord Maharsana, Sri Lord Maharsana. Then they started listening to so many Puranas. By that, they become inquisitive. They develop inquisitiveness. Jigyasu Uttama. Those who are inquiring, those who are inquisitive, they are the best type one. 4 types of persons, they go to Krishna Bhajan. Arti, Artarti, Jnani, Jigyasu. By associating with Roma Harshana, they develop Jigyasa. Then they met with Ugra Srava. Ugra Srava Suto. Suto Goswami. When they met with Suto Goswami, they requested him, please speak something. Please speak something so that we will be able to know our duty. When Suta Goswami started speaking Bhagavatam, they developed bhakti, devotion. If someone is not having bhakti, that means he is not listening. Who is listening? Krishna Katha. From a bona fide source, right source. He must develop bhakti. I was not able to listen from Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj. Though he came to Bhubaneswar when I was working there. But later on, I got his Bhagavad Gita. I went through it, and then I got association of my Gurudev. I listened. The first listening changed my heart. I was reading Bhagavad Gita. I listened from Gurudev. First listening. My heart changed. So much pride was there. So much pride was there. But when I listened from him, immediately all my pride was crossed by Guru. He started crushing my pride. Only simply by speaking Bhagavatam. We are so proud of our knowledge. Huh? What knowledge we have? And how that knowledge will help us? Huh? Say, in Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 18, text 12. Karmani asmin anasvaye swase dhuma dhumratmanam bhavan apayayati govinda pada padma savam madhu. We have just begun the performance of the fruitive activity, a sacrificial fire without certainty of its result due to the many imperfections in our action. Our bodies have become black from the smoke, but we are factually pleased by the nectar of the lotus feet of the personality of Godhead, Govinda, which you are distributing. Why a person will get so much trouble when he will go for yajna? It is already said by Saunaka. Saunaka Muni said this thing. Due to our imperfection. We are not perfect. What yajna will do? So therefore, only the smoke was coming out from the fire sacrifice. So that they could realize that yajna cannot show them the real, pure path. Many obstacles will come. Why we are doing yajna? If we are doing yajna for the pleasure of the yajna Purusha Vishnu, then nothing will happen. We are doing yajna for our pleasure. Many obstacles will come. The yajna I am doing, I will get the result for which I am doing yajna. No certainty is there. One did yajna to get sun, but he got. One is doing yajna for nice rain, but scorching heat is there. No rain is coming. They are requesting to Sutta Goswami, please you start Govinda Kirtan. Govinda Katha Kirtan. By doing this type of yajna, our body has become black. So please, you speak something about Govinda so that we can get nectar. Nectarian relishment. Being inquisitive, when they requested Sutta Goswami to speak about Bhagavan Krishna, Krishna Katha, after listening to Sutta Goswami slowly, they develop bhakti. Now, after listening from Sukha Goswami Pad, the sages, headed by Saunaka, they wanted to do another type of yajna. Following Karmakanda, Vedic Karmakanda, one wants to get own happiness. But when one is listening Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Katha, Bhagavan's Katha, he will develop desire to serve Krishna and make him happy. After leaving this body, he will go to Golaka Vrindavan or Vaikuntha. Brahmanandi means who gets pleasure from Brahman. He was Brahmanandi, but later on, he was attracted towards devotional services. How it was possible? Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, chapter 1, text 9. Pari nishti tohopi nairgunya uttama sodkalidaya gruhita cheta rajarse akyanam jadadhitavan. O saintly king, I was certainly situated perfectly in transcendence, yet I was still attracted by the delineation of the pastimes of the Lord, who is described by enlightened verses. Prabhupada Maharaj, in his purport, is saying, and the absolute truth is realized as the impersonal Brahman at its first instance by philosophical speculation, and later by further progress realized as the super soul. But if by the grace of the Lord an impersonalist is enlightened by the superior statements of Srimad Bhagavatam, he is also converted into a transcendental Bhagavatam, transcendental devotee of the personality of Godhead. If one is able to listen from a bhakta about Bhagavatam, a realized souls, yet by the grace of Lord. But how will one get that grace of Lord without the devotees, pure devotee? If one will be able to realize Bhagavan Krishna is the Supreme Lord, then the bhakti will start. Next. Harer guna khipta 1:7-11. Harer guna khipta matir bhagavan badarayani adhya ganhata kyanam nityam vishnu jana priya. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, son of Srila Vyasadeva, was not only transcendently powerful, he was also very dear to the devotees of the Lord. Thus, he underwent the study of the great narration, Srimad Bhagavatam. Sukadeva Goswami was liberated, even when he was in mother's home. Vyasadeva was aware that the Sukadeva Goswami, after taking birth, he will never stay in home. He knew this. এবং সে জানিছিলে ये ब्रह्मवादी. Vyasadeva knew that Sukadeva Goswami was Brahma. Therefore, Vyasadeva impressed upon him the synopsis of the Bhagavatam, so that the child could be made attached to the transcendental activities of the Lord. The goal of human life is to be engaged in devotional services unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. But how in this age of Kali, how the people will know that this is my goal of life? Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is meant for the people of this age of Kali. The liberated souls are attached to the impersonal Brahman. Their view is they will become one with Bhagavan. जोमाने मुक्त सेमाने निर्विशेष ब्रह्म उपासक और तांकर कार्य होची ब्रह्म सहित लीन हवा मर्ज करवा ये होची तांकर काम but when Shukadev Goswami he was also impersonalist. When he listened Bhagavatam from Vyasadeva, his mind completely changed. Then Vyasadeva spoke Bhagavatam to Sukadeva Goswami. The Bhagavad Sloka is having so much potency, so much power. Therefore, Kapiradev saying, Satang Prasangan Mama Virja Sambhita, to do Kirtan of Bhagavatam, which is very much potentized, very powerful. He was fixed with the impersonal Brahman. That is called Samadhi. But after listening very nectarian Bhagavad Katha, he came out from that Samadhi state. He forgot about all this impersonal Brahman. After that, he started condemning to merge with Brahman. That is called Brahma Sadhujya. No need. He declared no need to merge with Brahman. Only by listening the Srimad Bhagavatam from his father, Vyasadeva. Mahamadhurya, Madhurya, a Bhagavata Madhurjamoy. So beautiful, so sweet. And it is being presented by his own father, Vyasadeva. He did not need to go towards Brahman. We will see how Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana, Sanat Kumar, 4 Kumaras, heart was attracted towards Bhagavan. That is Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 15, text 4. Tasyara binda nayanasya padara binda kinjalka misra tulasi makaranda vayu antargataha so vivarena chakarate sam sankhobham akshara jusam apichitta tanno. When the breeze carrying the aroma of tulsi leaves from the toes of the lotus feet of the personality of Godhead entered the nostrils of those sages, they experienced a change both in body and in mind, even though they were attached to the impersonal Brahman understanding. They could not control themselves. When they got the aroma from the tulsi leaf upon onto the lotus feet of Narayana, they bowed down, they paid obeisances unto the lotus feet of Bhagavan Narayana. Aklesham kamala bhuva pravishya gushtim kurbantaha sruti sirasam Shrutim Shrutagya Uttangam Jadupura Sangamayo Rangam Yogindraha pulako bhito navati avapuha. Samadhalila, chapter 24, text 120. The 9 Yogendras entered Lord Brahma's association and heard from him the real meaning of the topmost Vedic literatures, the Upanishads. Although the Yogendras were already conversant in Vedic knowledge, they became very jubilant in Krishna consciousness just by listening to Brahma. Thus, they wanted to enter Dwaraka, the abode of Lord Krishna. In this way, they finally achieved the place known as Rangakhetra. Janma haite sukha sana kadi brahma moy Krishna guna Krishna hayya Krishna re bhaja Sana bhader Krishna prupai Saurabe hare mana Guna Krishna haya kare Nirmala bhajana Vyasa krupai sukha deve Leeladi smarana Krishna guna Krishna hiya Karena bhajana Nava yogeswara janma Haite sadha jnani Vidhi siva narda mukhe Krishna guna soni Guna Krishna hayya kare Krishna ra bhajana Ekadasa skandetara Bhakti vivarana Bhakti raso bhava brahma Haite kare akarsana Divya deha diya karai Krishna bhajana Bhakta deha paile hoy Gunera smarana Guna Krishna haya kare Nirmala bhajana. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhyalila 24 Parichha. Although Sukadeva Goswami and the 4 Kumaras were always absorbed in the thought of impersonal Brahman and were thus Brahmavadis, they were nonetheless attracted by the transcendental pastimes and qualities of Krishna. Therefore, they later became devotees of Krishna. Navajogendra, Chatukumara, Sukadeva Goswami himself, they all were attracted towards Bhagavan Krishna by listening or by getting the aroma from the lotus feet of Bhagavan Krishna, Tulasi and Padma flower. They were changed. They changed to Bhakta. So it is said, Mukta pililaya vigraham krutta bhagavantam bhajante. Even those who are liberated, they can also serve Bhagavan Krishna having perfect body. And how? Only by listening Bhagavad Katha, Bhagavan's Katha. Arti artharti jigyansu, jnani cha bharatas. And give. Artha artharti dui sakamo bhitare gani, jigyasu jnani dui mukhya kama mani. Materialistic devotees take to devotional service and worship Krishna when they are distressed or in need of money. Those who are actually inquisitive to understand the supreme source of everything and those who are in search of knowledge are called transcendentalists, for they desire liberation from all material contamination. When the Sukriti will come, one will give up all materialistic activities and he will start serving Bhagavan Krishna. We don't need to associate with these four types of Sukriti. We don't need this association with these four categories. Person. The person of four categories we don't need to associate. We need to associate with this pure devotee or Shuddha Bhakta, who is real sadhu, real guru. If we are really associating with sadhu guru, then our own sense, desire for sense gratification will go slowly. And desire for making Krishna happy will develop. Now many young devotees came up. They are putting Kirat Kanti, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, attending Mangalarti, many things they are doing. But due to lack of listening from a right sources, what they will do? Where they will be? What will be their goal of life? So, very, very dark period, dangerous period is coming. Try to listen from right source. Parikshit Maharaj, Saunaka Rusi and Saunaka and other sages, even Sukadev Goswami, they all listened from right source. And they developed bhakti. After listening from right sources, they developed bhakti. Even Sanaka, Navajogendra, this type of Brahmavadis. After attaining very old age, this material desire is not going. So how? It will never go. My Gurudev was giving always the example of Akbar and Birbal, this story. This kama, the lusty desire will never go unless we listen about Krishna from a right source. What will be happened in the future? Now still darkness is approaching. Some light will get if you listen about Bhagavan, Krishna name, form, qualities, Leela, etc. If I'll pass urine inside that altar, nothing will happen. Because I am practicing bhakti. I am worshipping Krishna. You do not know what is bad and what is good. Because one is very pure devotee, he will never think that Krishna will become unhappy for a single moment. For them, no need to follow any rules, regulations. But others have to follow. Others they have to follow. And how one will become pure devotee? Only by listening Bhagavatam. Okay, thank you very much. Jai Srimad Bhagavatam Taraj ki Jai Shri Guru Pada Padma ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Sri Radha Gopal Ji ki Jagannath Mata Subodha Devi ki Sri Gaunitai ki Samaketa Gaur Bhakta ki Nitai Gaur Kumanda
Jai Shri Srimad Chaitanya Maharaj ki.
This is the real thing, reality. This is happening. No one think that it is needed to inform to Gurudev. What I am doing, it is needed to inform to Gurudev. Many they don't know this or they don't want this. So, what they are doing, sometimes they are getting some happiness, next moment they are getting many type of distress condition. Many they don't ask. They will inform. Gurudev, I am doing this. Thus. Before doing anything, they don't ask. After they do, either they inform, or when they get trouble, that time they ask. If Guru will say, hey, did you inform me earlier? No. So then, oh, I have done mistake. I have done mistake. Now please tell me what you should do. This is happening. Most of the cases. Some, even they are not, some they are suffering, but they are not also speaking to Guru. From the beginning they have not spoken. Now they will speak, Gurudev will become angry, so they don't speak. And many types are there. I want to go to Western country, London. The pound is very heavy. I can collect. I can give you, Gurudev. Some money I can donate for temple. Okay? Go. Gurudev didn't say you go and collect. I want to collect for temple. Why Gurudev say don't collect? Go, collect. I want to go and preach. Go. Why Gurudev will say don't preach? One will go to speak Krishna Katha. Let him go, let him speak. Yesterday we were saying about this thing and we are not understanding what is the real seva is. And we are doing seva, Krishna seva, Guru seva, whatever seva, temple seva, everything by our whim. Whimsically. Gurudev, our Gurudev said, Manmani seva. What came to my mind? I just went to Gurudev. Can I do this seva? Yes, do. Already I said, one went to one grihastha. He said, Chaitanya Chandra, where is Gurudev? Gurudev in Padayatra. Let us go Padayatra. I say, we have no vehicle. Gurudev is little far. Never mind. I will arrange car. She arranged car. We went on the way, he said to me, Chaitanya Chandra, I am going to Gurudev to ask to become Dhanapasti. What do you say? I said, why you will ask Gurudev to become Dhanapasti? You should ask Gurudev, what I will do which will please you, just ask. Gurudev, he went. He wanted to see Gurudev alone. I just came remain outside. And after that he came back from Gurudev, said, let us go. Okay. I paid obeisance to Gurudev, I came and we both, after listening Gurudev's class, we came back to Bhubaneswar. On the way I asked him, what happened? You asked Gurudev? Yes, I asked Gurudev what I should do. Then what Gurudev said? Gurudev said, take care of your family. He wanted to leave his family to become Dhanapasti. But Gurudev said, take care of your family. I said, what Gurudev said you do? But he has desire. He has desire to put saffron and preach. So he went back. Long time he was not with his wife, preparing. So his wife went to another man. Then he left that woman. For some time he put saffron. Then after some time, we came to know he is staying with his old girlfriend, classmate. He gave one child to that Mataji. That time, Dhanapasti one, very nice gold chain, nice. He came with a dress. In between Vanapasti Grihastha there is one type of dress. You know this? You don't know? Huh? There is like little off-white color, ghee type color, that is in between. He put that type of dress came. After that, he gave up that Mataji again. Holding danda. Where from? Picture. I accepted danda from picture. Then people said, hey, how could you get this sannyas mantra? Your sannyas is not bona fide. You have not seen in the Jagya. It is not bona fide. Okay. One very easy sannyasi is there. Please give me sannyas mantra. He gave. He blessed to his family nicely. Then he went to another place where Jagya was going to say, there he said the Jagya. So now, by piecemeal, his sannyasa completed. But ISKCON could not accept him. He could not enter into ISKCON. ISKCON said, give up your danda, give up your jogaputta, put kacha, then you can enter into ISKCON. Okay, that also he followed. The question came in the meeting whether he wants again sannyas or he wants to resume his sannyas. So many times, so many things happen. For what? Did not listen to Guru. From the beginning he has done mistake. Gurudev said, go back and take care of your family. He did not listen. So many things he is saying. We will accept Guru, but we will go against Guru's desire. Okay. All evidences, all examples are within our area, this sphere. No need to go to find evidences from outside. All types of leelas are here. By listening Bhagavatam, one can try to give happiness to Krishna, leaving his own sense gratification.